Most successful countries, when they develop, they do agriculture first, then manufacturing, and then services. We've been exporting talent, and we have not exported enough low-skill manufacturing.
Explain what you mean by India being seen as a precocious democracy, that word that you've used in the book.
So the way we think of the word precocious is something that is before its time, right? So when we think of a young person, we say she is precocious. We think, my God, compared to her age, she's so, mature, smart, things like that. So we use the word precocious democracy in the sense that when India gave the universal franchise, it gave it to its people at a level of development that was completely sort of exceptional. If we see the classic Western story, the extension of the franchise went hand in hand with gradual economic development. If we see the successful East Asian countries, the franchise came after they had achieved a level of development. If we see the biggest sort of successful story right now, China, well, there is no franchise. So India was really an outlier in the decision to give universal franchise despite such enormously large rates of illiteracy, primarily a rural population, very low levels of income, and a very weak sort of bourgeoisie. So that's the sense in which we use the word precocious.
See, I think that although we began with the idea of precociousness as applying to politics and democracy, it is a theme that runs much wider in the book. Let me give you one example, which maybe Siddharth will be more familiar with, is that take economics, for example. Most successful countries, when they develop, they do agriculture first, then manufacturing, and then services. In India, for example, has pretty much done very little manufacturing. For example, organized sector employment in manufacturing has been very low, like less than 10% compared to a Korea or a Taiwan or a China that at its peak had 35% of its labor force in manufacturing.